My gosh. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, interwebs. I think I'm on. I don't know until someone verifies in the chat, or if my wife goes to youtube.com/the figure report and makes sure that I'm live. I mean, Kirk's saying, hey, hey, so he sees me, he hears me. I see knives. I think it's working, boy! It's working! Hello! It might be a little loud. If it's a little loud, you let me know. Are you sure? Big box. Big box. Hello, what's up, guys? Roland, tried and true fan of the figure report. I'll call you a fan. Loud and clear. I love it, geek. If you guys haven't subscribed to Kirk, go subscribe, obviously. Amazing channel, does really cool stuff. And trying to reinvent the game. Thank you, Toy Chase. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Hello, woot woot. Yeah, I got some effects now. 2023. All right. I got some effects. Got some sound effects. I don't know if you can hear that, but maybe you do. So even more reason to I don't know, like super chat or whatever. Or subscribe. But yeah, we'll wait for some people to tune in, to join. Your channel info. I mean, I guess I have. I don't know. Maybe I have. Do you guys hear a loud fan going on in the background? If that's annoying, you can turn that down. I want to make the acoustics here just perfect for your watching and auditory pleasure. So please let me know. Some more figs. Yeah. Let's get everyone in here. Let's open some stuff. You know, I like to say I'm warming up the crowd for Wade, who goes on at 10 Tuesday Crew. Obviously, super congrats to Wade for making it happen with Odious. That's amazing. That is such a cool story of success on his part and toy community in general. I mean, such a cool thing that someone can do it independently, and we're gonna get an awesome figure, or else we're gonna stab him mercilessly. So a lot of pressure on you now, Wade. So make it happen. But for real, congratulations. Awesome. But it's not annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I'm not like overly sweaty, so I think I can handle the heat. You know what? Don't worry about that. I only think I'm eligible for super chats, but you know what? I don't care. Every chat's a super chat for me. All right? You don't have to donate anything. You just have to subscribe. That's all I care about. Just want you to be a part of this figure report family. FRF, hashtag FRF, figure report family. Let's get it trending. No, like a white noise machine. Okay. The main course. Yeah. I'm like a little appetizer. A little thick appetizer. Speaking of thick, I gotta go. I went to the doctor today, got my blood drawn. Make sure everything looks good, vitals are good. We'll see what they say. Just got a little weight, which I've been doing. Started, when Moon Night happened, lost a ton of weight. Post Moon Night, Moon Pie, just kind of enjoying all the delicious foods. And I've always had issues with that, but now it's like really taking it seriously. A lot of stuff that's happened personally and, just kind of affecting my mood and things like that. But now we got a nice new place. We just moved in last month. We're still getting things situated, but it's really coming together and starting to feel like home, and my mind feels at ease. And so now it's like, okay, now I can really engage with people, have fun, do the stuff on YouTube, and really make it happen, because I really want to. I want to make some hot content for you guys, the hottest content you've ever seen in the toy world. So thank you again for subscribing and tuning in, and just waiting for a few more minutes. If you guys want to talk about anything in specific, so please put it in the chat. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Comic-Con coming up. Obviously, I'm not going to be there because I'm here, so yeah, I would love to be there. New York Comic-Con for sure. Summer's going to have some cool stuff. I believe Tamashii Nation Bandai, who is sort of unofficially sponsoring this video. They're not sponsoring. They just sent me a box to open. Shout out to Justin, by the way. Thank you guys for sending me some cool stuff. Can't wait to open it. Yeah, let me know what you are excited to see at Comic-Con, what you hope to see, what you're going to pre-order. If you got any friends going out there, they're gonna grab you something. I'm excited for it all. It feels like this is the first year where we're all getting back into the swing of normalcy, going to places, going out, going to movie theater, going to Comic-Con. I'm sure it's going to be a huge crowd regardless that movie companies aren't going to be there. Well, they'll be there, but no talent will be there. So, but people can focus more on the convention itself and not so much waiting in a line for 2 days, which I think is a good thing for the con. Plus, all the stuff they show comes out online. You know, the trailer, all the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's not that big of a deal. Yo, Tara Mason, what up, dude? Darth Clueless can't. I only had super chat. You are my super chat. Thanks, Roland, for the 100 imaginary dollars. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. Not gonna lie. I step outside and I instantly just turn to a gelatinous monstrosity lying on the hot sidewalk of Brooklyn. I sweat a lot. Subway feels like a sauna. You just kind of adapt. You get used to it. You find your cool spots. It's a little gross, for sure. So wear a lot of deodorant. Make sure you shower every day so you don't stink up the place, and you'll be okay. We're going to open the box in a few minutes. Rolling recognizable working moon, especially with the beard. Yeah. I did unpack the Dragonfly. I wanted to. I don't know if I wanted to. I would have liked to. If I had some, if I had a spare $300 in my pocket, I would have, for sure. But also, space is limited. Even if we lived in a big house, I don't think I want to display everything. I do have the His tank coming in, which is awesome. And yeah, that would look cool, that sort of diorama, or that scene of the His tank and the Dragonfly battling like that. But I think I'm not gonna go for that one, but I hope you did, and it got fully backed, all tiers unlocked, so that's awesome. I mean, G.I. Joe Classified Team kills it all the time. Everything they do is pretty quality. So, what about the art talents? Oh yeah, I want to hear a big surprise reveal at CDC. Me too. I'm excited to see what Jada Toys does. Still waiting for my Fei Long to come in. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're going to show off. Not sure. Sweating profusely. That's what I do. Yeah. The Cat's Lair. That thing's going to be humongous. That's like $650. A little bit out of my price range, but I know the diehards are super excited for that. Cap Live, thanks for joining. Okay, you know what? 9:10. This is gonna be an hour stream, nothing too long, just to kind of get you all buttered up for Wade. Not really, not an opener. That guy can go straight to Timbuktu. Okay, I'm gonna start opening this box. Now, these are. I don't think nothing here is exclusive. My trusty knife. I'll open it for you guys. You can hear like the sound of the box opening. I'm actually gonna turn off my AC in the. Oh, hold on. You can just check out my butt while I go over there. Cool. And I'm Ashley. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right. I think we're good here. Yeah, let's hear the sound of the box. Oh, holy cow. That feels good. It was really great seeing the FedEx man today. I wanted to give him a hug. I was like this when he was at my front door. I was like, and he kind of walked away. Like, okay. Don't touch me, creep. TV. Oh, yeah, it's going to be the Ghost, Alex Martinez. It's got to be the Ghost. Moonshine from a jar. Man, I wish. It's just some normal agua fresca. I think I got, what the hell? I got a little basil leaf in my, or a poop leaf? I don't know what that is. Gross. Okay, Toy Chase. I mean, whatever you need, man, I'll deliver for sure. Showing SDCC, but also excited for Metacom event happening at the same time as SDCC. Yeah, man. You know, Metacom hasn't revealed a lot of stuff. They obviously showed Bane, Nightfall, Batman, which we already knew was happening from last year, but there's nothing really new that they've shown. I don't think. So I guess Ahsoka was one. John Wick maybe, yeah. So. Yeah, we'll see what they reveal, but yeah, for sure, Jada Toys. I'm just so curious what else they'll release for Street Fighter, for Mega Man, and they've also teased that they can do other Capcom stuff or video game stuff, right? So, you know, diehards, MVC diehards like me, have been waiting for Captain Commando, a Jill Valentine, a Strider, you know, those really important characters to fill out that MVC collection that we've never had. I mean, I had the Toy Biz 2-packs. If you guys are as old as me, I'm 65. KB Toys had those 2-packs, and I had most of them. I remember having the little Mega Man, and that toy was so cool. That was my favorite toy for such a long time. So I'm really stoked to just the possibility of that actually coming to completion. Oh, hello. Hello, creep. You're my creep wife, just peeping in on me. Let's pick on nice all and a wink at the same time, and a little pat on the butt. Soldier Boy from Metacom. I mean, yeah, I mean that'd be nice. That would be nice. I'm trying to think what I want. I mean, it's kind of like the same stuff. I want to see the painted Captain America. I think that's high on the priority list. I want to see the paint apps on that thing, some accessories. Obviously, a Daredevil would be amazing. Can't think of. It's just all the thoughts. All the thoughts are happening. So we can also go through some previews. I got some stuff queued up here. Okay, we're opening the box. This is what it looks like. Nicely packaged. And oh, what do I see there? What's this right here? Chainsaw Man. I saw a few episodes. It was really dope, and I said to myself, that would be a kick-ass figure. And so here you go, Chainsaw Man. Yeah, the boy stuff is really cool. I don't have any of them. They look great. I mean, I'm a Mayfix shill. Like, Metacom makes really great toys. I love them. They feel quality. They feel like great quality, and they are. But yeah, I'm wondering what they'll show off. I got no clue, man. I'm with you there. I have no idea. I went for some good stuff. Cap and DD for Marvel, and a Justice League member for DC. I'm hoping for a Flash, Green Lantern. Because they do a lot of Hush stuff, Nightfall. They do specific stories. Return of Superman, right? So I imagine Superboy, Eradicator. You want to complete that line. You have Cyborg, you have Steel. You have to have Eradicator. You need to have Superboy. I think their Superboy would be amazing too. So, yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't have Steel. Cyborg Superman was a surprising figure for me. It looked great, but in hand it feels so much better. And I do want Steel. So if they can complete that line. I mean, maybe a Doomsday. That Bane book, I think it's supposed to be 7.5 inches tall. So I know Doomsday is bigger than that, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe they could. That'd be great. On this one, Kurt, Chainsaw Man. Hey man, you're a buddy of mine. If you want to borrow it for a little bit, you let me know. You hit me up. Cap, I know, man. I know. Don't go. Don't go, man. Please stay. I need you. I need the viewers. Taking them out right now of the package. Make an extra mouth, another tie, a couple hands. This thing is really cool. It's like all the blood marks on the actual chainsaw itself. The orange is so bright. The colors look so great on him. And obviously he moves like a motherfucker. This is really cool. Check out some of that plastic. Mr. Freeze Mezco is awesome. I haven't gotten that one. The last Mezco I got was Batman 89, and oh man, I think everyone feels a little disappointed about that one. Mezco keeps saying they're gonna send me a replacement, and I doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon. But this thing moves really well. Obviously, figure arts, super articulated, super smooth. Yeah, this is really fun. And sharp. It's sharp. These are not soft edges of the chainsaw. Those are actually really sharp, but it looks great. Now I gotta watch the rest of the anime. I feel wrong owning a toy for a show I haven't completed, so I gotta do it. But this is great. Pops. I mean, I love the look of just a regular, like, you know, shirt and tie and pantsuit, pants, suit pants, whatever. Me English no good. And like these awesome sneakers and the fucking chainsaws on his arms and on his head. It's really cool. And he moves like a dream, like a beautiful dream. It's great, awesome. There's one. That's one. Let's get to the rest, shall we? Let's see. His accessories fit in the smallest snappy bag I had available. Oh, great. You need just little bags. You got little baggies. You know, after you take the cocaine out, you just put your toy pieces in there, right, Hankin? So I never knew I wanted. Yeah, that hood, that Scarlet Spidey's awesome. I still got to get my grubby little hands on that one. Hey, I'm cool, man. I'm cool with it all. Just don't steal it. Or else I'll track you down. Don't test me, Kirk. I know you're close to me. In like Connecticut or something. Oh, I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. The all rubber body Mezco's 89 Batman, pretty crappy. Gotta say. Especially if like the skeletal structure is not aligned properly. You have to kind of go in and dig in and align it yourself. So mine wasn't perfectly aligned, and my legs don't move up, so they don't move forward. Whatever. I'm done with it. I've reconciled with it. It's done. The second one, do a bloody variant. Nice. Yeah, we definitely don't toy chase. I mean, they kind of feel like, they almost look like Chuck Taylors. I'm dyslexic, obviously, like Chuck Taylors, but I don't know. It's also a great toe hinge, I think, because a lot of times the toe would just go up and it looks a little unnatural. But I like that when you move it up, it actually looks like it even has some of the tread still of the shoe. I don't know if you can see that inside the articulation. It's just like a really nice attention to detail right there. With it. It doesn't go all the way up, but it gets up enough. It just kind of has a more natural feel for a cartoon, an anime character, you know? So that's cool. Great stuff. Paint apps are tight. Everything looks really good on it, man. Really good. Worse, Kirk, you get moon pie on you. And that motherfucker? Shit. Whoa, I was not expecting this monstrosity of a thing, but we'll get to it last. This is the big boy in the box. Oh, there you go. Okay, here we go. And got two other boxes here. Let's open this one. Again, so what are you guys getting at Comic-Con? Are you guys going? Are you guys just gonna stay home? Pre-order? What's the one thing are you? What's like the one must-have for you guys out there? Oh man, Black Adam. I mean, that would change the whole hierarchy of this unboxing for sure, but I don't believe so. Sorry about that. I mean, that head sculpt on the Rock, the Black Adam, excuse me, not the Rock, but it's amazing. But here we go. Next one, Spider-Man, the integrated suit. Very cool. I don't have a movie Spidey. So now I do. Look at that. Couple older Yeah, I know you posted about wanting to do more Mayfix stuff, and if you guys haven't, check out the Geek Effect reviews on the Across the Spider-Verse Gwen and Miles. You know, he's gonna put some really cool stuff out there, and he's gonna go back, get some Mayfix stuff, which he should. I do. I love that stuff. I have a buddy, Chris, who's gone back. He spent the last year and a half or so going back through the catalog of Mayfix figures, and now he's essentially 2 away from completing his collection, or at least up to now, right, of what they've released. And the only one he's missing is which ones are you looking for, Kirk? Which are like on your must-have list right now? Evil Ryu for sure. Yeah, that's #1 for me as well. I would like to get that Mattel Muhammad Ali. That one looks pretty awesome. I mean, I've never had one. I never got the Storm Muhammad Ali, and it'd be nice to get one for sure. Here we go. Look at the colors on that. Look at the colors on this one. The nice gold, just shiny off the light. It's like a nice reflective, almost paint on there. All the lines etched into the suit. The lines are integrated into the suit. Oh my god, man. Endgame Iron Spider Band. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Gambit and Psylocke, dude. Gambit is a must-have. Gambit is the cream of the crop. The cream at the top. It really is. The cream at the top. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Gambit for sure you gotta get. Very shiny. And he moves like a dream. Here we go. A little quick artic right there for you guys. This camera's actually working well for me. Goes back and goes forward. It does all the stuff you expect an import figure to do. Moves around. Also have inside the shoulders, you can rotate all those around, including the bicep. And you got your double. And that goes all the way there. This looks really nice. You know, it's one of those costumes that, you know, I see in the movie. I'm like, that's cool, but like, I don't really collect MCU figures unless it's Moon Knight, obviously, or it's a really cool costume. This is one that I'm really happy to have for sure. It's just, again, that I think is that gold Spider-Man that goes all the way across the body. It's so well done. It's a really great reflective paint there. It's also on the bottom of the feet and on the boots. And again, move them all the way around. Nearly do the full split. The full Van Damme. And his butt piece doesn't bother me. This one. I know a lot of people have major contention with the butt piece. This butt piece actually stays in place pretty well. Oh! I tried to bend it. I tried to bend it too hard, and he got mad. He's okay. That's Spidey. He's okay. He's a resilient one. He doesn't move all the way forward. Maybe I have to fix something there. But moves decent enough. It's all about the arms and the legs with this guy. Whee! And bunch of accessories, a bunch of different hands, web effects, and you got the 2 Toby heads. How do you guys think that looks? Is that pretty good? Yeah, that's a big one, Cap. My buddy's looking for Catwoman too, and they've never re-released her. That's a good one. All 3 they're perfect together. Well, Toy Chase, stay tuned because we might be closer to that than you might think. Can't contain the cakes. You can't contain them cakes. Felt pain. Yeah, that hurt. But it's okay. It's okay. He's okay. He survived. Here's the other one. more beat up version. He kind of looks like he's okay with being he's like, well, I'm blowing my face. I feel like he should have an angrier expression. Kind of differentiate the two. But he's just kind of like, it's alright. Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna get some ice cream or something. Yeah, but it's still nice. Still nice. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's like blood or like, is it supposed to be blood? A little bit like doo-doo. A little doo-doo on there. A little doo-doo on his face. Yeah, that's why. I don't know. Anyway, very cool figure. Really happy to have that. And to help complete that Far From Home, No Way Home, Home Alone, I got this one, and this one I'm very happy to have. Bada bing, bada boom. The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Do you guys have the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? I know Kirk does. How about you guys? Yeah, man. Hungry live from NYC. We back, baby. We back. That doo-doo, baby. This is one that I had been on the fence about just because it's one figure I've always wanted, the Tobey Maguire version. I kept calling this one Toby for some reason. It's not Toby. It's Tom. It's Tomas, as we say. To the T, they're all white and all the same. No offense. Yeah. Toby's awesome. Okay, because I was gonna wait for the 3-pack that came out for Marvel Legends, and I just saw everyone posting about it and saying how disappointed they were. You know, a lot of people would go in and customize it, which, you know, a lot of people do with many figures, but with that one, it just seemed like everyone had disappointment with it. And so it kind of deterred me from going in on the 3-pack because I didn't really want that Tom Holland Spider-Man. I wasn't sure if I wanted the Garfield Spider-Man, but I definitely wanted the Tobey Spider-Man. So I'm like, okay, maybe now I'll go get it. But luckily, I got it. Yeah, man. Yeah. I like the dark blue. It almost has a little, like, a faded feel to everything. But, like, that steel look, the wiring on them, I think looks really nice. Spidey logo at the back. That's good. He can move. I think the Tom Holland Spidey, I think his lower torso had a little issue, so he couldn't move forward, so I'll look in that more, because this guy can actually move back and forward. And that's great. Let's look at the butt. This one feels a little bit more noticeable, especially like in the front. Like this one feels looser than the Tom Holland. I'm really groping him. I want to get a good grope on him. A groper Cleveland, they call me. And I'm just kind of checking out the buttocks. Getting in there. You gotta get in there. You gotta dig in the glutes to understand the articulation of such a figure. But yeah, I do like it a lot. It feels great. So light, but solid, like a good poop. A lot of poop talk on this one. I don't know what's happening. He moves good. Spidey pose. Like that, looking out. Looking heroic. Really cool. I mean, you've seen a bunch of videos on this guy. But we'll just do a quick artic test. Yeah. Keep going for that crotch, man. Come on, Michael. It's for research purposes. It's scientific. It's science, okay? We're doing toy science right now. Yeah, that 3-pack just did not interest me. It really didn't. It did, and then it didn't. That's how it happens. Well, you show off yours. What do you like about your toy, Chase? Tell me. And, I mean, we got to talk about the head sculpts. I mean, the smiley face. It's so silly, and I love it. It's action figures, man. They're toys. They should be silly. And this is as silly as they come. I can't wait to do. I wonder if this works. Let me see. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work. But I hope it does. Yeah. Or is it no? Not the right peg. Oh shit. No, it's a smaller peg. Maybe I can finagle it a little bit. No, doesn't really work. A little loose, but this is kind of like my idea. Chainsaw Tobes. Imagine him coming out of the press junket like this, slicing people, taking photos of him. Ah! Now this is how his head should be. I love it. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm into it. I am into it. A lot of accessories, 5 pairs of hands, fist hands that he comes with. Thank you for that, right? These are fist hands. Clear webs. And you've seen the head sculpts before, so that's cool. It's a look. It's certainly a look. It really is. You've seen that one. Looks good. Good solid stoic look. But I'm gonna do the Spider-Man head. So not even close, not even a question. How do you guys display your Spider-Man? Do you go through all the like I'm curious. So you obviously take them out of the box, play around, you put on the different hands, the different heads, different poses. And once you find something like, how often do you go back to that figure and put on a different head, put on a different hand, put it in a different stance? What's your way of displaying figures over time? We got one more thing to look at. It's a big one. You saw the size of that box. I've just shown you 3, standard size figures. The next one is pretty crazy. Yeah, 3-pack is good for cheaper pocket figs. I'm not gonna have. I mean, you obviously interchanged your pocket figs, but I just was like, okay, there's one character I really want. Do I get the higher end version, or do I get the 3 of them and roughly spend about the same amount of money? But kind of cool I didn't have to. Yeah, I need an Andrew Garfield head sculpt. Yeah, I mean, I do want to get that other one, that Amazing Spider-Man, or that's his name, I think. So I gotta figure that out. But yeah, I mean, I'm 2 out of 3, so I can complete the collection pretty quickly. What else? That's the way the 3-pack went for me. Yeah, great shots with them, but certainly, of course, Roland, you gotta stop. Top of the force of raw talk. We're not that kind of show. Love having the classroom photo display. Of course, specific posters are cool, but you trade it for space, for sure. And Boxer that pulled out my FX black suit last night. He's my favorite Max Spider-Man they've done. Yeah, man. That Symbiote one is delicious, for sure. I don't want to go back on. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments here. Take pics, have them out for about a month and in the box, and place others out to play. Rotating them never gets boring. That's for sure. And it depends, I guess, on the size of your place, or if you have them, I don't know everyone's living situation. You can just take videos and show me, and I'll judge you accordingly. Ay, plasti. Que vuelta. What kind of show is this? This is a toy show. What do you mean? I'm opening stuff. I got stuff to open. I'm opening a bunch of stuff. Where were you? We're waiting for you, but then I was like, I gotta start the show. Even if Plasti's not gonna be here. This has been my favorite one so far. But we got one last thing to look at. Really excited. Again, Comic-Con's happening. I think everyone wants to get that Evil Ryu, which I think goes on sale on the 19th, I believe. No, sorry. Is it 19th or No, it's not the 19th. Don't listen to me. I have bad news. It is this week though. I think Friday. Hopefully it's not limited quantities and everyone can get it. That'd be great. The head doesn't want to go back in. No, transfer space is never available. Yep, exactly. Same here. Luckily, we got a place that has a second room, which is going to be our office / guest bedroom. So I got space for Spider-Man and his amazing friends. I like that. This is great. I'm really excited to have this Spider-Man. This was on my must-have list for sure. Now I got him. Cool. All right, let's get to the last thing. Still got some time. We got like about 20 minutes before I gotta go. Okay. I don't know if that was a question or that was like, like what kind of show is this? Like I wasn't sure. It felt threatening reading it, but that's just how I interpret things. That's all. All right. Don't start shit with me. All right. Stop hoping for an import. Supergirl, best part of the Flash. I mean, you don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with those characters, or if Figure Arts is going to make some Flash toys. I would say no. Just seeing how poorly it did, but I guess they have licensing rights, and maybe people do ask for it. It'll happen. So who knows? I would say no, but you never know. Also, be able to direct from Jada's website after this. There we go. Roland has all the information. If you have any questions about anything really, specifically toys, but honestly everything, I don't know if he's like an AI, and he's assumed this person Roland, because he always has an answer for everything. So, if you need anything answered, go to Roland. He'll give you all the information. Oh, well, there was something before, Plasty, alright? That's why you had to be here when we started, man. Like, whatever, you don't care about me. It's fine. I understand. Yeah, see, Blue Beetle, different. I imagine they're going to show off some Blue Beetles. Is it going to be Figure Arts? Is it going to be Mafex? I don't know. I would bet money on Figure Arts, but we don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully we see something. Okay, here we go. So, Justin has said, I'm going to throw something pretty cool in that box. I'm like, well, you guys have a lot of cool stuff. I'm like, well, could it be? I don't know. I got 3 cool things already. What's the coolest thing that could be left? And I'm like, oh, wait. All right. Something big, something massive. And this is what I got. This huge, big-ass Monster Arts Godzilla. This is the 2016 Fourth Night Combat version, which I don't even think I've heard of. But this looks pretty wild. What are your guys' thoughts on this right now? Just seeing the box. Let me spin it around. Let me give the whole look at it. You guys carry it on the shoulder like a boombox. This thing is massive. It looks wild. This thing looks wild. Like a beast. Let's open this beast up, shall we? This box is beautiful, by the way. Even like displaying it like this, too. This is so cool. This is really, really awesome. And I don't have a Godzilla. I never got a NECA one. I don't think I'm getting a Super 7 one. Unless I chill out and Super 7 wants to give me one. But it's a big boy. Big toys for big boys. I shouldn't have said that. I need to grow up. Okay. Taking off the plastic in here, all the plastic protection. I'm guessing Carnage. No, not Carnage. That would have been cool too, the Carnage or Venom. Hey, like, this doesn't have to be the last unboxing, Bandai. Like, you can send me more stuff. Like, I'll make room. Don't worry about it. The wife will understand. But this thing is a sweet, sweet plastic smell that you just get high off of every new toy you open. This thing is massive. This is just a mutant of a monster. I love his little arms. His little baby arms. Nice and chunky. Chunky, as we say. So this is my first time really kind of fooling around with a monster art. Spiky in the back, obviously. All their spiky parts are really spiky. It's hazard there, so don't just go smashing your hand on Godzilla. 98, yeah, for sure. 20th anniversary, you're right, Roland, for sure. Haunted Dreams, what's up? Yeah, man, look at this. This thing is wild. And this is just so freaking cool. It's just like every single piece in the tail being that articulated. This is wild. Yeah, that's kind of insane. So yeah, so every segment, as you can see, if you can't see, it's kind of hard with the darkness there, is, I believe it, or at least every 2 sections are articulated. So, that's pretty cool. And big old nub at the end. Beauty. Well, this one with a head that splits apart, shoots the atomic breath. I don't think so. No. Oh, wait. No. Oh. Almost splits apart, but no. I don't think the actual toy does. That's as far as the head goes. I'm just kind of in silent shock at how incredible this thing is. What are your guys' impression? I want to know. The special run in Japanese cinema soon. Roland, you just have all this information. Stop. Stop it. Yeah, this is really cool. This is wild. And he can also do a little split too, if you want it. Yeah, man, that was a fun haul for sure. That was exciting. And this is definitely going on display. I don't know how I'm going to manage this tail, but I'll figure out a place. Bathroom, maybe? Bedroom next to the nightstand? Watching me and my wife get it on? He just goes boing. No. I don't know. But I know he's awesome, and all of this stuff is amazing for sure. So cool. Again, big shout out to that's too much noise. To Bandai. Thank you for sending me these lovely, lovely figures. So cool. Can't wait to just turn this off and play with them in secret. Yeah, that was awesome for sure. And what's awesome is that I figured out this whole streaming shit, because I think like I've done like 5 of them where nothing works, and so to now have it actually up to snuff, we'll do more of it for sure, and obviously more videos, and now we got space to do more creative stuff. So subscribe if you haven't. I imagine if you're watching, you're already a subscriber, but you know, tell your friends, share it, keep the channel going. I'd love to get to 2K, and yeah, for sure. I don't know what else. Oh yeah, I mentioned SAG strike, supporting writers and acting guild, because they are labor, and we need to support workers, support labor, support those people that actually put in the effort and work to make corporations and CEOs all the money that they're making, which is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm SAG for sure. I'm in that, I'll just speak honestly, I'm in that 87% that doesn't really get to qualify for health insurance, because the residuals that we get are nominal. They're, you know, sometimes they're good and most of the time they're not. And so that affects everyone that is in that group that are not in the top 10, top 15, 13%. So yeah, hopefully this strike ends sooner rather than later, but it doesn't seem like it will. But we'll see what happens. But I got the figure report, so I'll be doing some fun content throughout the summer. Fun content. Love that content. And yeah, there's some cool things happening in New York, so I'll cover all of that for you guys. It'll be fun. And we'll just keep doing the streams. And yeah, man. And have fun if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con. That's going to be really exciting. Or if you're just staying at home like me, just reveling in all of the reveals that are coming up. And yeah, that should be really cool for sure. Let's see what I know. Thank you, Plasty. Thank you for enjoying my great hauls. I do my hauls for you, really. This is for the people. You need it, Hunter. I know you do. You want it. Just get it. Rolling again. No way. No. The honey badger is like the top dog. Top of the food chain. You cannot get any better than the honey badger. Any stronger, any fiercer, any sexier, really, than the honey badger. If that's just my opinion. He's been. I have Kong and a bunch of Monster Hunter monsters. All the monster art stuff is great, but I'm waiting for Broderick Godzilla. Yeah, I don't know if I ever actually watched that movie. I think it was the whole hype of it, and then it came out, and everyone was like, "Oh, that wasn't good," but maybe it deserves a rewatch, or like just a watch in general. I feel like I watched clips, and then I never seen the whole thing. I know Hank Azaria is in it, and I like Hank Azaria, so that's also a good reason to watch it. Hank Azaria versus Godzilla. I'm so hyped she's getting some representation now in Japan. Yep. To chat to all messages instead of top chat. Look at this guy. Look at this guy over here telling me what to do, how to run my show. Good point, by the way. And I'll make sure. Yeah. For sure. I'm totally a subscriber now. Wow. Thank you, Capitalists. Now. A lot of attitude. Little sass. Little sass. But I'll take it. Because you're very talented. Hey, Payson, union member right there. Support. I am actually SAG. I'm a saggy bottom boy. So, yeah. So I support the union, man. 50 times? Roland, what do you do? I mean, you know everything. You watch... Well, I think Godzilla is like your thing, right? So, as far as I can remember, I feel like Godzilla is your jam, your bread, your butter. Again, let me know what you guys are going to get at Comic-Con. We're going to wrap this up in the next 7 minutes. Then I'm going to take a shower because it's really hot and I'm sweating. And I'll play with these toys. Not in the shower, because these are, again, highly collectible, highly valuable figures. This thing is just nuts. I feel like, the Godzilla's wild. This thing is just a chunky god. A chunky monster. It's really, really awesome. Bold. And the Spideys, love the Spideys, but there's just something about this look and how they replicated it into this figure. It's really, really fun. Like this is pocket fig. This is the pocket fig. Imagine this, or should I make Godzilla my pocket fig? Like how would I rock this? I don't know. If I put it over the shoulder, I would need like Jenko pants to make this my pocket fig, which I don't think I have. I don't have a pair of those on me, so I don't know. I can put my backpack and to have his tail hanging out, and people would just kind of look at me strange, like they don't already. I'll figure out a way to put this as my pocket fig, but for now, it's going to be Chainsaw Man for sure. Yeah, man, splish splash, taking a bath, da-na-na-na. My first and favorite Godzilla. Yeah, you do love your Godzilla. Well, thanks, Geek Effect. I appreciate that. Hit me up too if you want to. Get your wet toys for sale. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I lose my mind after like 45 minutes of talking straight. I used to do a radio show in Miami, college radio. I think my name was. I had two names. One was Mike Manchild, which is the dumbest name because it was like my radio name, Mike Manchild in the morning, your drive time commute. I didn't do the radio voice, although I did, and I don't really remember this, but apparently when I met my wife, I would talk in my radio voice, which is how I introduce myself to people. I'm like, "Hello, I'm Mike. How are you?" And I find that so obnoxious. I'm very sorry I did that. And if you're watching right now, Christina, um, you're married to me now. But there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, so, but thank you for accepting me and Mike Manchild into your life. Thank you, all of you guys, for accepting Mike Manchild into your life. But he's no longer with us. A form of him still exists somewhere in the ether, but yeah. So I'm used to talking to myself in a room by myself and pretending people are watching or listening to me. So this is nothing new. So I can make this a habit for sure. Man, I had them on an old hard drive. They might be somewhere in an email, some clips. I had a lot of fun with that show. I used to do some interviews, so I would go out and try to reach out to comedians, some musicians, because we played a lot of indie rock, indie alternative, hip hop, world music. So we would try to get on some cool artists. I use my college radio powers, whatever those would be and could be, to find some guests. So we interviewed. My favorite interview I ever did was with Aziz Ansari. This was before he blew up and got canceled. And he had a show called Human Giant. It was this kind of sketch show he did, on MTV, I think. And so he was doing a show in Miami. I got 3 minutes left. And I got to interview him. And what was cool about that was that he came to the studio, he brought his laptop, and he hooked up his laptop, and so he played some music in between our conversations on air. So it was like this whole sort of like really getting to know him and his taste and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. It just felt like a very casual, friendly conversation with some music mixed in. Jason Reitman was a guy I interviewed, and that was fun. That was supposed to be like a 10-minute conversation that turned to like 45 minutes of just talking about film and his movie that was releasing at that time, and that was a really cool moment for me to kind of talk to this really talented director. And there's some other people that I can't really remember. It'll come to me at some point. Oh, the voices of Ren and Stimpy. That was like a childhood dream come true, to speak to that voice, those particular voices. That was a lot of fun. And then Space Ghost. Spoke to the guy that did Space Ghost, and he got mad at me for something. I don't know what I did to upset him, but I'm sure it was well earned, because I can be a dingus. So, but he can take a hike. All right. Movie film voice. Yeah, I definitely did the movie film voice. Hottie and the Blowfish. A Hootie and the Blowfish. I never interviewed Hootie. Human Giant. There you go, Payson. Yeah, you know what was done. Jay Reitman is dope. He did Thank You for Smoking. Yeah, he did Thank You for Smoking. This one was Up in the Air. And yeah, so this was like his, he was pretty popular at the time. So it was Up in the Air, it was Thank You for Smoking, and it was Juno, obviously. And it kind of felt like Up in the Air was like the biggest one he had released to that point, besides Ghostbusters now, right? So, but he was really cool. He was a really funny dude, and we laughed so much. Oh, the laughter. So much laughter. Yeah. Good times. Reitman, call me. Where you been, man? Yeah, well, Billy West. It was Billy West. Just Billy West. Because I think Billy West at a certain point did all the voices, so... And then he also did my favorite part of the thing, I'll be signing off in like 2 minutes. My favorite thing of interviewing Billy West was he also does the voice of Fry in Futurama. And so for our radio station, we would get all these different artists, and we would have them to do IDs, station IDs. So basically a station ID, if you don't know, this is the old radio day, the old radio. You're listening live on 95.3. WViewer. Like, we would have these people Be like, hey, this is so and so. You're listening to 88.1. That was our frequency. Radiates FM, right? And so some people did it like, like they were reading from a phone book. Other people had fun with it. Ice Cube, I interviewed freaking Ice Cube, and he was awesome. And how much he didn't give a shit, but he was cool. Like I asked him about Deltron 3030, Del the Funky Homo Sapien, who's his cousin, and I felt like I had some cred there, where I was asking Cube about Cube. I call him Cube, like we're cool like that. He did punch me after I called him Cube, which I'm like, that's cool, Cube. You keep doing your thing, man. So, but he was actually really fun to interview. It was like a table interview where other journalists were there. But it was really fun talking to him. And then he did a really fun ID for us at the end. So that was cool. And so Billy West did one as Fry, and it was super funny, and I wish I still had it. I have to look. Those are the things that I wish I still had, like even more so than my recordings. Like those things felt like little pieces of gold. So let me see if I can find those one day. But anyway, I hope you found this to be entertaining and fun. And not informative, because there's no information I'm giving you besides that I like toys, and who doesn't like toys? So, I mean, I give this whole unboxing 10 out of 10 turtles for sure. So, we'll do some more, and we'll just have fun with it. And whatever you guys want, let me know, and we'll come back and do another stream soon for sure. Thank you again to Bandai for sending these along. I'll obviously have this posted on YouTube so you can catch the replay, because it's better the second time around. And yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Figure Reports. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, on Threads. Do people still use Threads? I know it just came out, but I haven't checked it ever since it started, so I'm not sure. More credit. I mean, yeah, obviously Cap Lives. Come on. NBC, WNBC, he's also the voice of Red M&M. There was a good Clooney. He was a good Clooney. This will give you some cool points for Wade. Will it? I mean, I don't really care about Wade and his cool points. I do care about Odious, and so I'm glad that's coming out. Friend who ran with Dell back in the day before he got big with Gorillas. Oh, okay. Roland, who the fuck are you, dude? I need to know who you are. I'm going to bring you on the show. I'm going to interview you, because apparently you just have done everything. I feel like you're a time traveler. I don't know who you are. It kind of scares me. I don't get it. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it.